Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, across the country, around the world. Welcome to Oxygen Not Included. I've been watching folks play this on YouTube for a couple of weeks now, and it's fascinating. And I didn't really realize how easy it was to get to it. Just do a Google search and you can find it, 20 bucks, and you get into the early access. It is still early access, it is still alpha, or maybe beta. It's supposed to come out in April, I think, so I think it's almost done, but not quite yet. Anyway, I've seen a lot of folks play it, and I obviously, you know, when you watch somebody else play a game on YouTube, you get to go back and watch it again. You can see, honestly, all of their mistakes. And I've seen a number of people, you know, making simple mistakes. Like, people don't figure out how to prioritize right away. And that just kills me. So I'm going to try to do a playthrough here for a few episodes until we, finish the tech tree. I think Quill18 just did it, and he only got through like 6 episodes because he's like, the tech's done, what else do you do? But I think there's more to do. And I've seen, like, Sky just did an upload, Sky Storm just did an upload that has thermal something. So I obviously don't have that, but hopefully I can get that soon. Anyway, we're going to start, we're going to start a new game and jump in, generating the world. So this is a different kind of game for me. I've never really played something like this. I've heard this compared to RimWorld, kind of, but I've never played that before. I actually haven't even seen anybody else's playthrough of that on YouTube, even though it's all over the place. Success. Space adventure awaits. Okay. Alright, so we get to pick our duplicates, our crew. Oh, interesting. Those little balls, I've never seen those. So, they all have attributes, different levels of things, are good at certain things, but then they all have traits. This one's quick at learning, but he can't cook. This one's amphibious, he can work just as well as underwater, but they're narcoleptic and fall asleep once in a while. This one's a night owl and work when they ought to be sleeping, but they're a yokel and they cannot research. Fortunately for our first group, we can reset these. Oh yeah, and decor. They all want decor, like paintings and sculptures and things. So how high the decor expectation is gonna impact their stress levels later. Yeah, will cause their stress to rise. This is a higher one, low-ish, but I've actually seen these be negative. I don't really want. I think I want to shuffle that. Loud sleeper. Oh no, you got to give them their own room. That's annoying. Mouth breather, also loud. Anemic, which they are not athletic. Gastrophobia. Can't cook. Irritable bowel. They have a lower bladder efficiency. But that's okay. They have a higher creativity and learning. So they can do better research. Okay, good. So they can do better at research. This is strong. They can carry and they can cook. So that's good. And construction, creativity, and learning. So yeah, I'll take these guys. Fear of kitchens, that's fine, because this guy can cook like crap. Although we're going to rename them real quick. I play enough, or I used to play enough, what's it called? KSP. Jeb, Bill, and Bob. Oh yeah, and something else to notice, their stress response, this guy will vomit. Jeb, she, I guess, will vomit. But the other ones are destructive. When they get stressed out, they'll destroy things. Alright, and our name of the colony is Galactic Homestead. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let us embark. And this, again, this is my first time playing this. I haven't gotten to this. I just loaded this earlier today. But this is what you see for everybody else's startup. Alert! Your crew has awoken miles beneath the surface of an unfamiliar terrestrial body. Oddly, they have no recollection of how they got there. Or here. It might be best to start digging. Begin. So, we're going to pause, which is the space bar. And tab speeds up. A red alert. No thanks. Basic controls. WASD to move. Whoa, that's very touchy. Tab and space to resume the game. Okay, good. So we're paused. We're going to leave it paused for a moment. So here we see, we can zoom out with the mouse wheel, zoom way in. Hi guys, there they are. Burp, 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 burp. This is a ration box. Got a little bit of food, not much though. So we are obviously underground, and this is as far as we can see. Oh, I like this though. We have lots of water. It's kind of a tile-based game. Everything is done by these little burp, 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 burp. You can see little hash marks of the tiles. So this is all oxygen, oxygen, oxygen. We've got sandstone. Got a tile. Tile is kind of the base building stuff for our base because it helps them move faster. Down here, algae, which will become handy very soon. Dirt. Sand is also useful. Sandstone. So where they have these little cracks, there's a buried object, whether it means a different type of resource or seeds or things like that. Another useful thing that we get, as kind of a boost in the beginning, is this stuff called oxalite. It is a consumable ore, but it emits oxygen over time. I think there's a breakdown. If you harvest it early, you get the oxygen, but not as much as if you were just to let it go over time. So we're going to leave that alone and let it slowly deplete itself. There's a little here, a little there. You can see it gives off little bubbles. There's a little there, a little there, a little there. So this is good. We want to get into these areas. We want to leave those alone for the moment until they decompose on their own. But that's okay. So these little guys are duplicates. As you can see, they are 2 tiles tall, and they can reach 2 tiles high. So we can give them a dig order. Dig. To dig out all of that. And all of that. And the white shows what they can reach. The grayed out shows they can't reach it yet. But they will be able to. Let's go around and look at all of the controls here on the screen, though. Actually, let me go. Let's let them harvest at slow speed. So dig, self-explanatory. Harvest, you can tell them to harvest things like plants if they're ready to be harvested. Okay, so we just harvested a few things, and some of these things activated. We'll get there in a second, but now we'll pause to go over this. Prioritize. So everything has a priority. From well, you can't see the overlay. It doesn't give you the from. Let me see. There it is. Kind of the legend up here. From 1 to 9, 1 being lowest, 9 being the highest. A lot of folks I've seen on YouTube do not see this little bar. It's really tiny and probably should be like up here and bigger, but this is how you select higher priority things. 9 being highest, again 1 being lowest, and you would just select, 9, drag. So that gets super high priority instead of that. These will all get done pretty quickly because that's all there is to do. But this is a way to prioritize jobs and things. It's very critical for later stages. Oh, good. And right-clicking clears the tool you're using. Sweep. So when they dig, you end up with little piles of things like sandstone there. So you can tell them to sweep, and they will collect all those bits. We're gonna actually. No, I don't know how to undo that sweep. There's nowhere to put it yet. Mop, same type of thing. If people get sick or they pee their pants because they couldn't use the bathroom quick enough, you sweep or you mop, and it will clean up the contaminated muck on the ground. Deconstruct, just like what it sounds like. You could deconstruct a tile. I don't really want to do that. I don't know how to cancel a deconstruct. Oh, there it is. Cancel, deconstruct. And these, everything you click on will be able to bring up information. Normal, deconstruct pending, decor. Every person has information as well. We'll go through that a little bit later, though. And then, oh, cancel. Duh. Cancel sweep and mop orders. Aha! I am learning. So those are those tools, kind of the job menu, I guess, if you will. And down here is the construction menu. It starts off with limited things. They all get fleshed out as you research more. So the base, you get ladders, tiles. Don't have that tile yet. Storage compartment, which will be good for storing all this gunk that falls on the ground. And pneumatic doors, but we don't have the correct things yet. Oxygen. Don't have the research yet, but these are ways to, generate oxygen, filter oxygen, things like that. Power, generation, wires, and things like that. Food, a ration box. So you could put another ration box down. It doesn't automatically give you food. It's just where you can store some food. We already have a little bit. We have 2,000 kilocalories, which I don't know if that's, I think somebody said that's like European/Canadian for calories. And then other microbe musher to what, like one thing you can take is you can take, dirt and water and mush it into food, quote, food. Utilities, nothing there yet. Plumbing, you can put an outhouse. We'll need to get that fairly soon. Refinement, compost heap, which will help, after you poop, you compost it. Medicine, we can get the medical cot already. Wow, that's cool. Science stations, research, and the supercomputer. So this, you can do novice research and intermediary research. Furniture. A cot. They will all want cots. We're going to get cots going so that they have someplace safe to sleep. That'll reduce their stress. As we can see, they're already a little stressed. They're all 4% stress. Wow. And then decor helps raise or decrease their stress. So that's kind of the build menu down here. Up here, you know, you get your little tips, colony management, dig tool, build menu. These are a whole bunch of messages. Oh, duplicate management, show navigation. Yeah, okay. And then they require toilets. They have nowhere to relieve themselves. They need relief. Sweet relief. This little is 1 cycle old, so it shows, you know, the progress. The dark section is the sleep cycle, so they're awake for a good chunk of the day. Pause, play, or slow, medium, fast speed, red alert. State of emergency and ignore their basic needs to work. Wow, okay. We have 3 duplicates, 4% stress, bunch of calories, 20 field rations. Development build, jobs. Here you can alter their jobs. When they're darker, they're better at it. When they're lighter, they're not. Some of them are grayed out because they can't perform them, like Jeb cannot cook. That's fine. We're going to leave everybody doing everything for now. We'll come and play with that later. Vitals. They're stressed, but it's dropping down. Their fullness, they're decently full because they just came from wherever. Calories, until full. Eaten today, 0 so far. Okay, cool. Reports. So from landing, so it's kind of as we go, how many calories, what's going on, things like that. And then research. We don't have that yet because I haven't built a research station. And then over here, our overlays. So our oxygen overlay. So fairly self-explanatory. Super light blue, very breathable, down to very toxic. We're in a very breathable area, although because they're here, they're starting to create a little bit of carbon dioxide. It's like this here, carbon dioxide, unbreathable. This here, oxygen. Oop, I'm sorry, I wanted to keep that. You can't, oh, there it is, middle mouse wheel. Again, I've never played this. I'm still learning all the controls right now, live, as you see me. Well, not live, but, you know. But here, oxygen, carbon dioxide with a little bit of oxygen filtered in. So there's some good, decently oxygenated areas that we can take advantage of, which is great. And these are all being fed by oxalite, I think. Oh, yeah. We have that overlay on, right? Yeah. A little bit of oxalite, a little more oxalite, some copper. Good. Power grid. Don't have anything yet, but we'll see that in a bit. Temperature overlay. Whoa. So we can see our dudes are a little hot. Everything else is decent. Temperate. Light overlay. So as we build, we can build light bulbs and things, and that'll help light things. Not that that's necessary, but it's nice to have. It helps reduce stress and things, I believe. Liquid pumping. We'll get to that a little later for pumping liquids. Gas pumping, similar thing. Decor. So as they go, they have different decor. They want the place to look pretty. They want the place to look nice. So high decor, low decor, and different things have different factors. As we get more things unlocked, we'll see like a flower vase. There you go. Click on information. Increases decor, reduces stress, requires a seed. Decor is a 2-tile radius. So if you were to plant this, not that I have anywhere to plant it, it would extend for 1, 2, 1, 2 tiles around it. Yeah. Oh, tasteful memorial. That's sad. Vase. They can't agree. It looks nice. Vase or vase. Clever. Very clever. Decor. And then we already saw this. The priority overlay. Yes. So that is all the controls, which I have yet to have actually seen anybody on YouTube go through that. So for the moment, though, spacebar gets things going, and then what is it? Tab speeds it up. Oh, a little. Anyway, I could play a little music like that for a while. So we're gonna get those last two. Okay, good. So we've got a space. We've got a little bit of stuff. So we could actually build stuff now. We're not going to just yet. Let's see. I have seen a lot of folks jump in and go off half-cocked with this, and the big thing they muck up on is their water situation. You need water to do a lot of things. So we're gonna want to get access to this. So there's a number of jobs that will need water, and this area is carbon dioxide. All right, this area was kind of meh. So we're not gonna do well. Is there any oxalite over here? Oh, there's a little bit there, pushing that water out. Fertilizer, that's fun. Dirt. Anyway, oh yeah, okay, so we'll go ahead. We're gonna dig to about there. You want to dig 4 high. the tallest structure you're going to get in the game is going to be 4 tiles high, which is like, I think from what I've seen so far, oops, from what I've seen so far, oh, what is it, C? G, okay, oh, that makes sense, somebody. The tallest structure I've seen so far is the shower, and that is 4 tiles high. So you want to base your base around a 4 tile high grid, I want to say, and you want to lay tiles where you can. We're going to go ahead and tile up to there. We'll also tile up to here. So my thinking for my base, right here, this general level here, in this area around the printing pod, we'll get another duplicate in 1428 seconds. It's effectively like every 2.5 cycles, something like that. So we'll get that. This level here, I'm going to do like power generation and research. So those are kind of nearby. Power generation and batteries and research, things like that, are going to be right here. I'm thinking... Let's see, oxygen. Like, how is that? Ooh, that's a nice little pocket there. Okay, so I think I'm probably going to put like a ladder... Actually, yeah, let's get that going first. Cancel, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll cancel this. And instead, we're going to build some ladders up to there. And we will put some tiles here, and then, oh, that's actually just about perfect. Because you can see it here. I don't want to take out that oxalite yet, but we can go ahead and tile there, tile here, and then we can also tell them to G for dig, dig, and dig. Excellent. What is this? Mealwood harvests. Oh, okay. So we can dig all that out. That way we can start up here. We're going to start, I think, over this way. Yeah, we are going to build up a living quarters. You want the living quarters to be higher up, better things, more breathable. Oxygen stuff usually circulates up, and the carbon dioxide will circulate down. So I want the cots to be up a level from the main work base, but I want it to have access with ladders. We're digging over here to get access to this water because we will want it very soon, but I will be, well, we'll be using all this water pretty quickly. I want a big water tank, and we've got a bunch of water here, so I'm gonna have to look at that as we go and figure it out. But I do want to keep building up because there's lots of nice breathable oxygen up there, which is awesome. We want to make use of the oxalite and all those helpful things. What's this? Vacuum, unbreathable. Yeah, you will get vacuums too, which is not fun. All right, so we'll let them dig. We're actually going to speed it up. And their stresses are great. That's awesome. How are you guys doing? So, Dirty Hands, they got a new hope, which sounds familiar. That's helping lower their stress because they're like, yay, we got a new thing going. Woohoo! Yeah, good. So now they have access to water, which is good. Let's see. I think I want here. Yes, yes, yes. The bottom of these things, at the bottom of this ladder, I'm going to put a toilet. That's one of the first things I think I want. Stations? Where? Plumbing outhouse. Right. I think I want an outhouse. Yeah. Right there. That way it's closer to the ladder, and it's going to be right below the ladder they're going to use to access from all their cots that are going to be over here. Excellent. So we got these 4 spaces here. Not sure. Again, like I said, I'll be utilizing some of it for power generation and research. We require a food source. Yes, actually, that's probably a smarter thing to get going on first. We have to research raw... Oh, we have to get some raw metal, which is copper ore. In that case, then, we'll just keep digging up. Ladder, 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 ladder. And we're going to... dig this copper ore, dig this copper ore, dig out all of this, and all of that. Sure. That way we're going to get some access to copper ore, and we can build a microbe mushroom. We don't have to research it yet. Anything that hasn't been researched is going to be in a little that thing. Here, this is apparently always there. Oh, when you mouse over, it shows what's where. So raw metal, we have a little bit, not much. Well, how much do we need? 400 kilograms. So we're almost there as we get some of this, because these are a lot. Yeah, there's a lot there. So we'll be getting it there as soon as they dig up there. And we'll be getting there fairly quickly. They don't really have many other jobs to do. Actually, they don't have any other jobs to do besides building. Oh yeah, and when you build, I forgot to notice this, sandstone. Good. So when you build, depending on what you're building, you will have different options as to what to build it out of. Usually you want to do it with sandstone because that's kind of the easiest thing. Well, it's actually one of the more common things. Ah, stop it. Let's see, do we have... Not yet. As soon as this hits 400, we should be able to build the microbe musher. And then we'll get somebody working on... Aha, there we go. We'll do that right here, so it's right next to that thing. Oh, we need power for it. Okay. So that's going to be a thing we're going to need pretty quickly. Some power as well. So we'll just go ahead and get that set up. Get a manual generator. Basically, a hamster wheel. A tiny battery to go along with it. And then some electrical wire. As you can see, those are the outlets. We're going to run them down. Oh, there we go. Drag and click. Drag and click. And there it is. Drag and click. And drag it across and hook it up. So they'll get to that. It does require copper ore, but we still have some. We still have a lot, actually, because we're digging up that. So that'll be that. Good. So we're going to have one person on power and one person on food generation. This guy, he's what, narcoleptic? He fell asleep. I do want to continue digging out to here. Whoop, that was 5. What is cancel? C. Good. And then we'll also put some tiles all along here. And then we are going to get furniture. There we go. Cots. We're going to go ahead and put 1, 2. I'm going to give them a little space. 4 is good for now. We might keep doing this up and up and up and up and up. We shall see. We're going to let them keep going and building and building and building. There they go. They're building the wires, building the thing. Yep, so the microbe musher is complete. It just needs power. So now is when jobs comes into play. They're all ready for power, for running, but they're not. None of them are particularly great at it. So it's nighttime. It's our night cycle, and they are obviously sleeping. They don't have cots to sleep on, so they're going to be a little tired, a little stressed because they slept on the hard tile floor. Is lame. But hopefully in this next cycle, we get the cots built, and we get some food and power going, and we should hopefully be okay. Good sandstone. There we go. So Bill was running, and the battery got a little bit of juice, and now they're all eating the bit of rations that were there. Oh, yep, gotta poop, gotta eat. More food, please. There we go. He's doing his business. And as we can see, this will show you when it's full. Got a little arrow, and you can see when they're out, it jumps up just a tick. Eventually, it'll fill, and they'll have to, yeah, empty it. So this thing needs, right, fabrication. So we don't have any meal lice, I don't think. Do we have any meal lice? Edible. Nope, don't have any meal lice. Let's see. Meal woods. Oh, we do have some seeds. Okay, so we are going to take that. We're going to do that, and then a couple mush bars. May cause diarrhea. Oh, that's okay. All it takes is dirt and water. Ooh. Cool. So we're going to do that and let it go. It's not enough meal lice? Oh, I have mealwood seeds. Actual meal lice. I see. Oops. Cancel, 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 cancel. I know we have mush bars. Let's actually just mush bar forever. And they'll squeeze it out. Looks like a big green square poop, but it's what we get. It's what we have. Oh, good. So we have 3 cots, and they should. Oh, they don't assign themselves? They don't. Jeb, Bill, and Bob. Excellent. So now they all have their own cots to to sleep in, and that's amazing. Good. So, got a basic base set up. We are expanding and doing what we need to do, keeping it to a 4-tile setup. Oh yeah, and as you can see, this oxalite here, because these were all exposed to open air, they all went off. But yep, there goes Bill, falling asleep. Stupid, stupid, stupid Bill. Oh well, it is what it is. So we're getting some notice. Fetching water. Seek out and collect water liquids up to 2 tiles away and deliver it into buildings. Up to 2 tiles away? I think they go a lot further than that. Skill increase. Awesome. So, oh right, we're producing no oxygen, but we're using it. So, let's see. Okay, we're doing okay. We're about to break into this, which is more oxygen as well, but we are starting this, well, we do have this pocket that we opened up into, and that's a little annoying, but it's okay. We will be alright, but as you can see, we are starting to create some carbon dioxide, and that's going to pool lower and lower and lower. Let's see, how much longer till a new duplicate? 526. Yeah, I think tomorrow, cycle 3, we'll get 1 more duplicate. So right now, these guys, just the 3 of them, they are running around like crazy, making food, and, oh, there we go, they're still building. Okay, good. Powering, making food. As you can see, the tiny batteries don't do much. The power is draining, but they keep it going. And I'm actually surprised this is flowing as nicely as it is, considering that nothing has been prioritized. Once we get a little further and a few more duplicates, we will prioritize like energy and food production. But I think we're gonna get, yeah, let's cancel that. But let's go ahead and do like 4 more of that, and then we should be okay for a while. Then we can focus on doing other things and further expanding the base. And I know I've been going on. This has been kind of an intro episode, and I don't even know how long this has been because I haven't started a timer. I failed. But after this, we'll keep expanding. I think this way, tile it up, and down and up. Yeah, I think we'll build some tiles here. We'll keep doing more stuff there. And we've got to get some oxygen generation going soon-ish. I want to get a food in a nice situation, though. But then we're going to get some oxygen generation going. I've kind of made use of the oxalite. That gives you, like I said, a nice start to things. But we still have 3 more. Let's go with 1 more, because they just ate. And they're pooping. Yay. Yes. We're sucking the water to make the food. And, oh, yes. So, as you can see, these just collect on the ground. That something we will want to get is collection, because we want to have things collected nearby. I mean, ration box, all edible, yeah. So that's gonna go there. We can set up storage containers though to hold specific things or everything. But for now, we're doing all right. We're gonna duplicate another less than 2 minutes of slow time. We're obviously playing at 3x speed here. So all these resources, we mine it, but then it just drops. It just sits there, which is cool, but kind of annoying. You can send them around to sweep everything up. And I think having these things here will add just a smidgen of frustration to them. Oh, so there were seeds. Interesting. Lice loaf. Fabricate? Insufficient resources. Meal lice. Ah, yes. I have to grow meal lice first. There we go. We'll just keep that going for a while, though. Alright, like I said, I want to get 1 more duplicate. Aha! Choose a duplicate. We have Ada, who is Twinkle Toes, but cannot dig. Well, that's fine, because you know what? We can stick her on running. And I'm pretty sure that helps. At least she's got +2 with digging, but she can't dig it. Well, that's kind of useless. But that's okay. She's good at running. We can get her doing power generation on the human hamster wheel. Level 9 runner. Level 4 architect, athletics, construction, medicine. Okay, that's decent. Diver's lungs. He's got a lower rate of oxygen consumption, but he is a narcoleptic and fall asleep anywhere. Grease monkey, but loud sleeper. No, don't want that. I think I'm going to go with Ada. And since she is a girl, Val. Again, kind of with the KSP thing. So we can choose to print her. Oop, and we got it on pause, right? Oof, and there she is. Hi, Val. So we can assign this to Val. We've got all of our cots assigned. All of our dig jobs are being satisfied. Yep, and look at that. She defaults to running on the treadmill because she's super, super fast, which is awesome. Oh, and we got Bill with his narcolepsy. Yeah, everything's going smoothly. And dig that. And idle. So now there are no jobs queued. So they're just going to sit there and be idle, which is kind of annoying. Not horrible, but kind of annoying. So I think I want to expand the base top. Not like that. Oy. We're going to go up to here. So I can still get to that water. We're going to cancel that. There we go. So we're going to get them to do that. And we get them to dig as G. Yes, learning all the key commands. Get them to dig all of that. And that will give them something to do. That'll give us some algae. Algae is good. Algae is always good. We'll need algae very soon to start generating more oxygen. Because as you can see, we're getting a bunch of CO2 down here. And because they run, they're, you know, they're breathing and they're doing lots and lots of that. So they end up with a lot of CO2 being created there. So we're going to let them go to sleep, and then I'll call it for this episode. And I'll keep playing and keep recording and keep going on. Yep, see, somebody's idle because, oh, probably because they can't dig. Oh, that's a pity. And there they go off to sleep. That's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. If you like, hit subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors. Pass the word. I will catch you later.